Welcome to Mugen Battles. I'm your host, Jim the Coot Jenkins. We have one hell of a matchup for you tonight. We have two of the most ridiculous, just bizarre fighters, in all of Mugen. We have Dragon Ball Z's own comic relief, Mr. Satan, and Shades of Manhattan's own, man of science, EX Apollo. And we are in for a matchup as two of the most ridiculous, just all-out strange fighters on Earth are like teaming together. And we are almost into the action, starting right about now. Stand back! I'm doing science! What a weirdo. Anyway, we are into the action. Team Good for a Laugh is taking on a team of Kaku and Sabretooth. Two very, very tough combatants. Sabretooth is just tearing these two jokers apart. Oh my god, in 200 years of broadcast, I have never seen such a display. And Mr. Satan does his trademark cheating with his lovely present for you. And he is like hanging back, does his dynamite kick thing. Apollo is getting his ass handed to him. He is in an ass ball, and Mr. Satan uses his like a pair of the trio of missiles from his jetpack, and they're just trying to take down Kaku, and a kick from Mr. Satan to the genitals will just about do it. And they are just posing, so, it's like, they are posing down. Anyway, we are into round two. And, Mr. Satan opens up with the rocket pack and throws a bomb. And, yeah, he is just hanging back. But Sabretooth is getting in his face. The Sabretooth is rolled into an ass ball. But Kaku saved his bacon. But apparently Kaku is hurt. Mr. Satan is charging up for something insidious. Keeps jumping in the air for some strange reason. And apparently, Kaku adheres to the philosophy that if you love somebody, you should set them on fire. And oh my God, Sabretooth just grabbing Apollo by the face and just scraping his face across the ground. And Mr. Satan appears to be hurt. And so does Kaku. Kaku is down. It's just a team of Apollo versus Sabretooth. And Apollo appears to be doing pretty good for a little weirdo. But and it's over. Stick a fork in him, he's done. In 200 years of broadcasting, I have never seen such a shameful display as that round right there. That round was absolutely just pathetic. Oh my God. I have never seen anything like it. And Mr. Satan tries to roast Sabretooth alive. And he's doing something, and he appears to be dancing. And tries to do his ballet thing, and throws a couple of bombs, and he is hanging back. And he is getting his ass handed to him by Sabretooth, and throws a couple of bombs, and I don't know what he's doing. He is just knocked for a loop by Sabretooth. And Judo throws Kaku twice. And it's a pretty close match, but a jet pack thing will even the odds. Sabretooth is down. Luckily he regenerates, and Apollo is down. And Hercule Satan stands alone. And that's the end of round one. I am amazed they won. And then next round is with between Team Good for a Laugh and a team of Cyclops of the X-Men and Dimitri from Darkstalkers. The anti-hero from Darkstalkers. And Mr. Satan appears to be like has this match confused with a ballet because he is just like pirouetting up a storm. And like gives a lovely explosive present to Dimitri. Apollo appears to be hurt pretty bad. Throwing some bombs. And another lovely present for Dimitri will finish him off. And a big kick from Mr. Satan will apparently finish Cyclops off. And that's what we'll do it for this round. I'll tell you what, in 200 years of broadcasting, I've never seen such a shameful display. And the thermonuclear missile from Mr. Satan. And it's one heck of a match so far. Mr. Satan throws a couple of bombs at his enemies, a couple of big kicks, from Apollo. But Mr. Satan appears to be like just occupied with jumping in the air like an idiot, and just does a judo throw on Cyclops. And the big dynamite kick. And the thermonuclear missiles, but totally missing like a complete another idiot. But finishes him off with a big judo throw. And that will do it for this round. And it's a team of E.G. Kisaragi, Ninja from King of Fighters, and Supergirl. And we are in for one hell of a match. Apparently, Mr. Satan tried to do this drill maneuver, but nobody home. Does his dynamite kick to Supergirl, and a judo throw. And backing away from EG because ninjas are scary. And a lovely present, but nobody's home. And a lovely present for Supergirl. We'll just knock her for a loop. And throws a bomb. Apparently Supergirl tries to do her eye beams, but nobody is home. And Apollo is just about down. Apollo is hurt pretty bad. But apparently so is Supergirl. And it's just EG knocks Hercule clear across the ring, but tries to do his thermonuclear missile, but nobody's home. And charging up his power. Throws a bomb. Throws another bomb. And another one. And, E.G. just punches Mr. Satan clear across the ring and tries to do the lovely present. And Mr. Satan is hurt. Like he is fighting his hardest. 7 seconds left. Oh my God! It's a double KO. No, E.G. stands up. Oh my God, I was not even in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, and that was incredibly annoying. And Mr. Satan with the thermonuclear missile takes a big bite out of Supergirl, and they are just having their way with E.G. And Mr. Satan with a dynamite kick. Apollo tries to summon his little robot sidekick, Ion, or whatever the hell it's called, but nobody is home. And E.G. is down. And a lovely present for Supergirl. She is on the defensive. Nope, she's on the Berserker offensive. And she is hurting pretty bad. And a double kick from Mr. Satan and Apollo will just about do it. The scissor kick. And we're into the 3rd round. And Mr. Satan opens up with a thermonuclear explosion. Takes a big bite out of E.G. And they are just like, Mr. Satan does his, ballerina move. And it's just, Supergirl. And apparently, Mr. Satan finishes her off with the thermonuclear bomb. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. And, it's, I believe the final match of the evening. Team Good for a Laugh versus Team World Heroes. Yes, it is the final match of the evening. Team World Heroes of Fuma, a ninja, just a palette swap of E.G. apparently, and Captain Kidd, a pirate. But they're pressing an early advantage. But Team Good for a Laugh is coming back. Mr. Satan is just hanging back and throwing bombs. Apollo is apparently hurt pretty bad. He is just about down, ladies and gentlemen, and he is down. And it's Satan with the thermonuclear explosion. A dynamite double kick to Fuma, and they are just like having their way with him. And it's all over. It's all over, ladies and gentlemen. And we're into round 2. Mr. Satan with the bombs, and he's charging up. And with the lovely present for you on both Fuma and Captain Kidd. And Team World Heroes is apparently getting their asses handed to them. And Fuma is still up. I thought he was down for sure. And apparently a dynamite kick from Mr. Satan and a blast lightning attack from EX Apollo's little robot friend Ion will just about do it. And we are into round 3. I tell you, in 200 years of broadcasting, I have never seen such a display. And Mr. Satan, charging up for, like something insidious. Fuma doing his, like frisbee, human frisbee attack. And, Captain Kidd just going in and beating the hell out of him. And, Mr. Satan with the ballet attack. Captain Kidd with a vicious, attack to, kick to, Hercule's face. And, speaking of vicious kicks, it's, Mr. Satan. Mr. Satan with the, lovely present for you. Captain Kidd is down. Fuma is, hurting pretty bad. And it's a, rocket blast, to Fuma will finish it all. It's all over, ladies and gentlemen. It's all over except for the crying. I'll tell you, in 200 years of broadcasting, I have never seen such a display. I have never seen such bizarre characters in my entire career of broadcasting. Hercule is just, a wimp, and EX Apollo is just like this, like scientist guy. But anyway, that will just about do it for Mugen Battles. I've been your host, Jim the Coot Jenkins. If you liked it, be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment or two, and tell your friends. And if you want to see your own Mugen Battle, leave a comment in the comment select section and tell us what you'd like to see.